Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Hello there. Today we are going to play Children of Morta. I wanted to play this game for a while now. Actually, since before the release, there was a demo that I played and I liked the game a lot immediately.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
But I didn't really have time to play it, and I thought that with how I'm really burned out on the Nova.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Burned out on the Nova Drift. This might be the game to alleviate that for the moment. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the sword. We can block apparently. That does drain our stamina or mana or whatever it is. Oh, we can also attack while blocking. That's very nice. Now we have a dodge there. Alright, it looks like the orange bar there is the recharge for the roll. So we seem to be very limited with how much rolling we can do. This will be mostly a blind playthrough. I'm pretty sure that I played this level in a demo a few months ago. Okay, yeah, this is telling us about the evade now. Actually, I don't know if this was a few months ago. This might be a more more than a few months ago. I think this game released last year, like few weeks before the release they made the demo available. Okay, it looks like we can block attacks from every direction and not just from the front. Should make things easier. I guess those are the checkpoints.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
Okay, we seem to have some kind of what's the word? Like interrupt on our attacks. Thoughts, brain and stuff. It's like 1 AM in the morning and...
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
And I've just recently came back from work and I'm pretty much dead at this point. Okay, gemstones. Also, they're basically like keys, I guess.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy.
Okay, it looks like we will be burning enemies on heat.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
But he does not appear to get staggered when we hit it. Okay, skill points. Okay. Heaven Strike. Can I pick anything else? No. It looks like the tutorial is going to force me to pick that upgrade. I think actually...
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
I think the level ups are permanent in here.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat.
So like your characters don't just level up in each run. I think only the relics are acquired per run, and the character levels are permanent.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost. Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Okay, I think we might actually want to reduce the volume here, as this might be very loud in the video. Maybe something like that. I will probably have to boost my microphone by a lot in those first couple of minutes. Okay, so what do we have here? It electrifies the enemies around me, I think? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you, your game. Okay, that's pretty cool. It looks like it's on a cooldown, so it's not a one-time use. I think there are some one-time use relics as well. At least I seem to recall something like that.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
From the demo I played before. Okay, so it looks like she's actually helping quite a lot. She might be doing more damage than we are. I wonder if she's going to...
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed? The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary. Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Okay, so it looks like we either can start a run or go back home. Let's see what's happening in here. We have a library. Okay, so that's like a codex basically. There's all about the characters. I can read this out if you want. Pause the video there. Okay, for the... It looks like we don't really have much here. This, by the way, this is the game by 11-bit Studios. They made Moonlighter before. I really enjoyed that game. It was like a trading, dungeon crawling roguelite. Except that you didn't really want to die between the runs. It's a very cool concept. I like that game a lot. I might maybe do the DLC for it sometime. I've heard that it was really bugged so, some months ago when I wanted to buy it. So in the end I opted out not to, but maybe they fixed it. Okay, so what do we have? We can either go with John or try Linda, the archer. I wonder if we pick her, if he's going to be our companion. This, by the way, have a local co-op. If you have the game on Steam, you can use the remote play as well to play online. But I do have the GOG version, so I guess I will be playing solo. Not that I would have anyone to play with anyway. Okay. Oh, so she have separate levels, it looks like. Yeah, sure, let's try her out.
A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Okay, so it looks like she can fire and move, but that consumes stamina. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Oh, and she can do 2 dodge rolls apparently. That's always nice, extra mobility. Her arrows do seem to do some kind of AoE damage when the enemies are stacked on top of each other. Okay, very nice. And what's that? Ah, that's one of those keys. So if you find that chest now, and I think there is one right there. And if it, oh, it does hurt the enemies. Oh, that is nice. There's some evil thing on the ground. Also, sorry for not uploading anything recently, but this week have been a real nightmare at work. I basically come back home and I don't really have the strength to do anything at all. And it doesn't look like it's going to get any better anytime soon. So what is this? You have a special marker on the map, but I don't appear to be able to do anything with it. Okay, so what? Let's decrease stamina or a skill. Let's maybe take a skill so that we have some alternative way of dispatching our enemies. So this one looks like this one have to be aimed as opposed to the John's skill, which is basically an auto-targeted AoE. Doesn't do great damage, but it's nice. I wonder if we can. Oh yeah, we can level those up. Unfortunately, it doesn't really tell us any numeric stats on this, just the percentage. So plus 40% damage. I would like to see some more exact stats for this. Also, this game received an update recently, a free one. Not sure what it added exactly. But I thought that this might be the good time to buy it and play it, since they added new things. Okay, here's another thing, but this might just be a decoration because I don't see any symbol on the minimap. So what does... Oh, this pulls me in. Okay, that might be annoying for a ranged character especially. And here's again that thing that I don't know what it does, but I'm sure that we will find out soon enough. Is that empty? Or did it have some gold in it? I would like to get some relics. Okay, some different enemies. There's just another type of... Oh. They spit out web, that probably slows us, yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hello there. finish room. Oh, right. So I guess this will lead to another level or a boss or something, but I can teleport here at will. Oh, that's nice. So if we go exploring our map, we can just come back to lower prices. That's interesting. So it means that there will be a shop somewhere. I guess we are picking up gold, so I don't know where is it, where I can see how much gold I have. It might be somewhere here, but I have my recording icons there, so I can't really tell. I wonder if that teleport is one-time use only. Oh, the spike traps. I didn't even see that. Yeah, the ranged character definitely a lot of easier to play. Oh, similarly to Nova Drift, we get a level up explosion that kills all the enemies around us. Very nice. Another one of those oozing fountains. I wonder if there are some secrets here. If I should be looking for hidden doors and whatnot. Okay. Looks like there's no collision there, but I can't really go there. So that's probably just a bug. Okay, so this requires 2 skill points. I guess we will decrease our stamina usage. Oh, so here we have some numeric values. It's not a big upgrade, but it's not bad. 1.5 seconds, more or less. I do wonder how hard this game gets, because I think it's more focused on a story compared to other roguelites. But this story is mostly delivered between runs, so I guess we will have to make some progress between in each run to get some new storyline there. I guess we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I think we got everything, so let's try that teleport. Okay. But it looks like it was a one-time use, maybe? Oh no, never mind, I can come back whenever I want. That is nice. A lot of roguelites could use this kind of mechanic, because sometimes you will
The
find
thinnest strands of white fibers coated the ground and walls, evidence of the silk caverns living up to their name.
because often you will find the end room at the very beginning, and then you just have to backtrack to it once you explore the entire map. It's a nice quality of life improvement. He dropped some kind of relic. What does this do? Movement speed and dodge chance at the cost of losing the ability to evade. Huh. So I guess we won't be able to dodge roll, but we will move faster and have some kind of dodge chance. I wonder what kind of dodge chance is that? Charms are magical objects, found in a lot of Morta. Special effect by pressing R, they consume. Oh, okay, so this is one of those one-time use items. And you can carry only one of them. Okay, so I thought this would be like a relic, a permanent upgrade for this run, where we would lose our dodge. Or not the dodge, but you know, the evade, dodge, roll, whatever. I guess the game decided to change the naming. Yes, this might be useful for her, maybe for a boss or something, since she can fire while moving. Probably won't remember to use it anyway. So yeah, you can scream at me in the comments how I forgot to use my stuff. No, he didn't drop anything, well, other than the gold. Oh, still nice if we find a shop anytime soon. I still would like to know where is my... Oh, I can see the gold here. Okay, so we have a bit of gold. I don't know how much 265 gold actually is, if I can even buy anything for it. I always find it funny how games have this economy in... Oh, there's another black foot, but we can carry only one of those. I always find it funny how, for example, in Skyrim, you have this economy that the NPCs abide to, where they will reward you for some quest with, like, I don't know, 10, 20 or 100 gold pieces or whatever the currency was there. And then this is like a small fortune basically, but few hours in the game you're just swimming in gold, have thousands and thousands of gold, you're basically the richest person ever alive. But yet the NPCs will tell you that like 10 or 20 gold pieces is like a fortune. I guess it is a balancing issue for the economy. Oh, what's that? Some kind of combo. Oh, and we get a gold bonus for that. So what do we have here? Constant health regeneration, but health globes heal less. Actually, I might want that rather than the Blackfoot. Healing, since we don't appear to have any healing potions or anything like that. So any healing is welcome. Pots with gold in a cave full of spiders. Wonder who's the guy who just walks around putting gold in random pots, chests and whatnot. Like is he getting paid for that or something? I mean, that would be an interesting job to leave money all around. Oh, I think we got frozen there or rooted maybe. Let's maybe not go up there. Not to provoke any more enemies. There seems to be a lot of health potion dropping. I wonder if that's just something that's very generous in the early levels, or if that's how it's going to be all the time. Because like I said, I don't know if this is supposed to be a hardcore game. Hello there.
Love, truly a divine emotion, especially during dark days. Love had motivated this mother to lay down her life for her cub.
No, we will save you, little dog, wolf thing. And maybe we'll get a little puppy companion.
While love now compelled the young one to try and rouse her from eternal slumber. And it would be love welcoming the new orphan among the Bergsons.
Wolf cub rescued. Well, all you need is love, apparently. So I'm guessing those blue walls will be some kind of special events type of deal, while the golden ones lead to relics. I wonder how the shops will be marked. Also, I think we have a level up, maybe. Yeah, but we need 2 points. And then we'll unlock some new things on the level 4. Okay. That's not a good place to be in. I think we are going to pop that regeneration. doesn't really heal all that much.
The Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death.
And apparently the spikes are our doom. At least we rescued the wolf. Okay, so some gold. I wonder if this is permanent or if this just goes away between rounds.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back, a sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor. Although in the safety of the Bergsons' house, the young cub was not yet free from danger. Exhaustion racked the animal's body, its chest heaving for even the smallest of breaths. The family believed several plants found deep in the nearby caves, combined together, could serve to remedy the situation.
Okay, so I guess we will be getting some quests involving characters. Uncle Ben, come upgrade our gear apparently. With great power comes...
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
With great power comes great responsibility, I guess. Okay, so what do we... Oh, okay, so gold is permanent and it apparently serves as currency for upgrading. Okay. Oh, so I guess this is like those are upgrades for the entire family, I think. Yeah, because this will increase the total health, the maximum health of all characters, I guess. Okay, so let's upgrade this. What do we have here? Base attack damage, critical chance, but it's locked. Critical hit damage, effects on all movement hindering, regen gain rate, yeah, rage gain rate. Okay, so apparently there will be some kind of rage mechanic as well. And a dodge. That will probably be a really good one to level up. Movement speed, attack. I think I want the attack for now, because we want to be one-shotting enemies as soon as possible. So let's upgrade this again. And there's some other thing as well there, but it is locked for the moment. Okay, what do we have here?
When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her family, immortalizing them for future generations.
Okay, so I guess those are like little lore tidbits. Library, don't really have much in here yet. I do have those little chat bubbles, I guess, around there, so we can just sit here and really read what the characters have to say about them. I'm sure there will be some interesting stuff in those little conversations there. Okay, I think we are going to finish it right here for the moment. Okay, so we can clear that because we already done it. Okay, so that was our first run. There will be more coming shortly. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing many Nova Drift builds in the next days, because like I said, I'm really burned out on it and I don't really have any ideas, or at least nothing that wasn't done already. Nothing original comes to mind. Hello, Kitty. So yeah, we might be focusing on Children of Morta for a while now, with an occasional Nova Drift video. Might be doing some Dead Cells in between. I still have like 15 minutes of footage there that I need to edit and do a post commentary for, but I just don't have the time or strength to do that right now. So yeah, maybe sometime soon, but no promises. Okay, that will be all for today, and see you guys later.